What's up YouTube, this is your boy Rashawn White, RB Dubs here, back at it again with another video. And before we get into it, like I always say, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. That definitely helps the channel to grow and helps me spread my message to other people. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say before we get into the video, so let's get into it.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So for today's video, I wanted to talk about the incident, well, you can call it an incident, but the incident that's been, all over the internet. And it's an incident where we have these high school students mocking a Native American who was attending the Indigenous Peoples March on Washington on Friday. The man is 64-year-old Nathan Phillips, and he was participating in the march, and we see in the video that went viral that he was playing a drum. And while he's playing the drum, we see one of the students from Covington High School. That's the name of the high school that the students attended, and we see one of the students in his face while he's playing the drum, and he's smirking at him, and he's, we see fellow students in the background, and mind you, they're all wearing like Make America Great Again hats and sweatshirts, and we see all of them laughing and mocking him as he's playing his drum. And these students were there because there was the March for Life, march that was happening as well at the same time, and this march was mostly attended by people who were anti-abortion. That was happening at the same time, so that's how these students and the 64-year-old Nathan Phillips were interacted, and because they were both attending these separate marches. And this viral video showing these students mocking 64-year-old Nathan Phillips, it went viral. It was all over the internet, and it got many reactions from different celebrities all over the internet. Chris Evans, one of those celebrities, saying that it was shameful and appalling that the students were mocking this man who is also not only Indigenous and Native American, but he's also a U.S. military veteran. A video even surfaced after that showing Nathan Phillips getting very emotional, and he talked about how while playing the drums he thought about his wife who had passed away from bone marrow cancer. And one of the most important things they talked about as well was about how Trump's idea of building the wall, and how that when people were around, there were never any thoughts about building a wall, and that they never thought about having a wall built to separate people and things like that. And you see in the video that he was extremely emotional and shedding tears. I just wanted to talk about how it was very shameful to see that, and I believe what resonated with me and what resonated with a lot of people was that image in the video of the kid smiling in his face wearing his Make America Great Again hat. And I believe that that's just such a powerful image, that just like I saw someone say that showed white privilege in a nutshell. That image of that kid's face smiling with wearing that hat was basically an image for white privilege. While this person meant it as a joke, I believe that that statement is more than a joke. I believe that it is reality. I believe that while yes, that person meant it as a joke, I believe that it's a pretty accurate comparison and a pretty accurate representation. I also think it was very appalling and very shameful. The people who are in charge of the Covington High School, they greatly apologized to, Mr. Phillips for the students' actions, and, they're looking at expulsion in terms of, the punishment that are going out to the students who were mocking him at the march on Washington. And, that's what I wanted to talk about, how appalling this is and how greatly, shameful I was to see. I saw this video, because I follow many different news outlets on Instagram. That's my main area, in terms of where I get my news and things of that nature. And just seeing this video over and over again just made it more and more sad. It made it more and more appalling to see that, you know, this is what's happening in our world today. And, you know, I read an article that said, like, Donald Trump is very influential, you know, in terms of, you know, his actions and his words. And, you know, we have seen instances where he refers to Native American people in a negative tone and in a racial tone, using racial slurs against them. And we can see this mindset rubbing off on other people. And we see it, you know, rubbing off on people like these kids who are, you know, wearing the Make America Great Again hat, and they're, you know, wearing the clothing, and they, you know, they're mocking this man. And, you know, we see the mindset rubbing off on other kids, and it's just bad. It's just horrible to see. And we can clearly tell that Donald Trump doesn't think anything of it, and that all he cares about is getting his wall built. And that's just what I wanted to say about that. And I wanted you guys to, you know, give me your opinions on, you know, what you thought about the situation, and, you know, what your feelings were, what your thoughts were. And I just wanted to share what some of my thoughts were. I thought it was appalling. I thought it was very sad to see. And it just shows right there, that shows the example of, you know, how people like Nathan are treated by this upper class of people, and how this upper class of people believes that they are better than the minority. And I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. Second off, I should have started this video off with that, but happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone as well. You know, this is a Martin Luther King Day, his birthday, very great day in history. And you know, but we also think about the influence that Martin Luther King Jr. had on everyone. His dream, everyone knows about his I Have a Dream speech, and we can see that some aspects of his dream are, you know, being seeing come to fold, seeing come into fruition now. But there are also still things that, you know, clearly seen from this incident, we clearly see that with Martin's dream, we still have things that we need to work on. And he would see that, you know, if he was here today. If he was here today, he'd probably still be doing what he was doing back then, because he would clearly see that we still have a lot of work to do. And that's just what I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know what you guys thought about that, and what about that incident, and, you know, what are your thoughts on Martin Luther King Jr. and for Martin Luther King Day? Did you do anything for it? And, you know, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And, you know, subscribe to the channel so you can join discussions like this and give your opinions on other discussions of that nature. And it's it was very horrible to see, you know. But like I said, that just shows white privilege in a nutshell, and how the majority thinks they can just do whatever they want to the minority. I'll see you guys later. This is your boy Rashawn Bone White, RB Dubs. I'm out of here. Peace.
Get her out. Girls tryna cup, send me to the county, no. Hey, little skate, little flap. I don't think you want no smoke. Real reason these niggas hate me, cause these lame ass niggas broke. Ain't no cap in my game, shot the slime, them my bros. No.